Yeah.
Let me change the logo from start streaming to... Okay, we're good. All right. So, before I kick in the music, let's go over what's been
I guess a little
happening.
bit. I was gonna say nothing.
There's
I was gonna
been...
say that too when I saw the spot. I was like,
What?
"What?"
Yeah, not much at all. I'll take that.
Oh, there it
Right?
is. Okay. So going
Like, what
over
is
what has happened last time. So last time you guys did a fair amount. You started
Alright.
in the underground caverns, where the kind of like a lot of the bullywugs were living. They were training their giant frogs there. There was a weird little like frog cult, with Mr. Goo himself. But sorry, excuse me. Once you guys cleared out down there, you were able to find, and I'll actually bring us back to the dungeon floor so we can take a look at it really quick. Up in this corner. I'm actually gonna turn off dynamic lighting so we can see it because you guys have already been down here. But you guys did capture a dragon wing who came back in through what you guys found was a teleportation circle. That teleportation circle in question appeared to lead to, it looks like some sort of like snowy area, like a lodge or something. You know that there is a password, something that starts with D, maybe something draconic, but with that password, unfortunately, this guy didn't know it. He was sent through by like a lieutenant, a higher ranking member of the cult. You guys learned that there was probably multiple people in this castle who would know it. Resmir, the black half dragon, and as well, let me switch us back over to the courtyard. Over here.
I only see black.
Only. Can you not see from Willa's angle if I do this?
No.
Over here? Okay.
Nope.
I will give you guys viewing through Willa for a hot second for this purpose.
Cool.
Doop-a-doop-a-doo. You guys should be able to see through Willa now, I believe.
I see nothing. Just blackness.
Well, I don't know why they might have
I
changed.
see where you're pinging, but that's
Yeah,
it.
they might have changed that setting. I will.
It's fine.
That's weird. It should work. Okay, well, we'll figure out. I'll describe for now, and you guys will probably be back here shortly anyway. There was a elven lieutenant of the cult, who I'm going to show you guys his art again. This was Dralmarer Borngray. You guys know he would have the password as well. He came into this whole situation as you guys started a big fight in the courtyard. Willa flew in there as well to do some assassinating, but this was not the only kind of named character you ran into. You also ran into one you had seen prior to this a few times when you were in the caravan, as Bara Joss. Asbara is one of the Red Wizards of Thay. They're kind of this organization looking to make this, like, necromancer-esque country with undead, although it seems like he might have some fire magic up his sleeve. After an almost insta-kill from Willa, he lived through it and spotted her and wanted you guys to come talk to him in one of the upper towers. Knowing that you guys caused this, he seemingly redirected everyone's attention to explore over the eastern battlements, and said that you guys all that escaped over that, they took some giant lizards out of the stables, rode over the walls. Various troops, I'm going to start pulling bodies and troops back to their stations, but people are on high alert still, but seemingly think you all have left. Asbara wanted you all to meet him on the upper floor of, I believe, the central tower.
Okay then.
I'm gonna, just so people can see the scene really quick, I'm gonna drop people in just to view it. Even though you guys are not technically there. just so you get a view of the courtyard.
Yep.
All right. That was a while ago. There's other minor details. You guys explored the castle. You got to jump on a bunch of dragon wings, bursting through a secret passage, and just slaughtered them super, super fast. Are there any other questions? Those are kind of the main topics here, but any other questions besides those? All right. If not, then Willa, presumably you're going back into the room where the rest of the people are. Let me switch us around here.
Oh, good job, Sin. You took the ball from me, though. You know, it's like,
Remove that. We don't need those guys. We don't need that guy. Playing with their kid, I assume. So we'll come back over here and presume that Willa flew back and informed you guys of everything that just happened.
Let him know. Yep.
she
Yep.
Well, that is all interesting.
I don't know.
On one hand,
Oh, go ahead.
as Bart did stick his neck out for me a little bit way back when we were in the caravan, but he didn't really know exactly who I was at the time. This could be a potential trap. Like, he could just be gathering some of his more advanced forces to ambush us if we meet up with him. On one hand. On the other hand, if he's ready to help us, if he wants to help us, or potentially, he could be a valuable ally. What do you guys think?
That's very true. And for the purpose of this game, I will kind of autopilot our two who aren't here right now.
Okay.
So Captain Guppy and Lyral. They're over there right now. I will have them jump into combat if we so need. And let me delete the bodies here.
Okay. Well, I mean, that sounds good to us, yeah.
You also have this
So
guy.
the question is, do we meet up with him or not? Honestly, I don't know if we even have a choice in this moment. If we don't meet up with him, he'll probably sound the alarm for us.
I did misspeak one thing. I think he is on the bottom floor of that central tower, not the top floor.
Okay.
I knew it sounded wrong when I said it. I was like, that's all right. So if the plan is to get to him, then I'm gonna bring us back to the main ground floor map to try to kind of visually explain the distances here. So effectively, you guys are. I'm gonna put you in the room where they're doing the production line. You guys are in this spot, but a little bit higher up on the second floor.
Gotcha.
That central courtyard where you guys are in, where you were just looking, that's on the bottom floor. To get back down there, you could. This whole area's got a bunch of people in it, but you could either try to sneak out of the windows upstairs. You could try and go down the stairs in the tower you're currently in. Or you could go back over through the secret passage to that kitchen storage room upstairs and come back down this spiral staircase. But that would of course be within view of this whole great hall situation going on.
Remind me, did we have disguises? I don't remember.
You are
I
currently.
think some of us did. And the other were pretending to be prisoners or something.
I think you and Lyral had guard uniforms.
Yeah.
And I think it was, I want to say Guppy was tied up. Or pretending to be a prisoner. And
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
Waka and Willow were also sneaking.
That makes sense.
That sounds.
As they are want to do.
Yeah.
That's what Rex do.
I definitely think they should potentially sneak. because you're good at it.
Yeah, I'm kind of okay with the same plan unless you wanted to change things up. I mean, like, it worked pretty well last time.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, yeah, let's just do the same thing out.
All right. In that case, we'll assume you. So you go back through secret passage. I'm gonna bring your tokens down. So you're coming back over in this room right here. I'm shy one Captain Guppy, I believe. All right. So presuming Walk and Will, you guys are kind of hitting the back there. Darval and Leral up front, pushing the prisoner along. You can already see it looks like you presumably waited a few minutes to discuss this plan. It looks like the courtyard has been cleared out. They've started pulling bodies out of the way. Some are presumably still there, covered in like tarps and stuff. But you would know the 3 doors in this hallway. This one will lead you back out of the courtyard. There is a wall here and an opening in the wall over on the other side. That would lead you back around to the door to the central tower, because there is no door on this side of the courtyard. However, if you walked all the way through the production line of treasure chests over here, that door opens up almost immediately next to the door that would lead into the tower.
Mm.
So it's kind of like, do you brazen by the people in the courtyard or by the people in the production line?
One thing to keep in mind is that if we get into a lot of trouble in this room and they hear it, they might come and back them up. So if we take them out now, it might make the job easier later.
That's true.
I will say they're certainly on more
There's a
high
lot of
alert
them.
than they were. So it's going to be harder to get away with a fight now than it was before.
And there are a lot of them.
There are a lot of them. And then we risk the same thing fighting these guys here, drawing whatever's in the room. So it's...
I think
it's
just
a little bit
sneaking
of a
through is a
risk.
better option.
Yeah.
Okay, so which direction are you sneaking through? Up or to the right?
I vote up.
Yeah, I'm okay with up too.
All right, I'm going to say Darval. If
Yep.
you want to make a persuasion or a bluff check, I'll say either or. I'm going to say make it with advantage.
Okay.
Because Leral will assume is assisting you. And Waka and Willa. It might be easier for Waka and Willa to sneak on the... It's going to be hard for you to find cover to sneak like down a line of open tables. So I would say either you could go around the outside, Walkamilla, or there are like pretty high rafters. It's a great hall. I would say you could also start making athletics or acrobatics check to get up to the rafters first, and then make a stealth check.
Well, Willa can fly.
Also, nat 20 on advantage. Willa can fly, so you can just flutter over. You guys definitely push by. Like, these 3 of these.
Yeah, I'm going to try to do the high up stuff.
Alright, I'd say either make an acrobatics or an athletics check. I'll say also with advantage, because we'll presume Willa is like giving you a boost up there too.
Nice. Oh.
12. What's the DC? I think it's DC 10 for like climbs full of handholds with the cross beams would be. So luckily that is enough.
Nice.
And then I'll say Darval, Leral have, successfully pushed Captain Guppy along as if he's the prisoner over to this side. However, you two still need to make your stealth check. For Waka and Willa. Nice. Solid start. And we'll see what Willa gets as well. Actually, I will roll for this because they are no longer on passive perception because of all the commotion. They're actively searching. I'm going to roll a few times for each type of unit in here. All right. So, let me just drag you guys out here. There is a guard drake. It is seemingly pacing. No one's giving it orders to attack right now, so just kind of doing loops. There's a door right here leading into the central tower. Do you guys do anything to prep before going into that central tower, or do you just, like, you know, quick as can be, you get in there?
Not just gonna go for speed.
All right. Cool beans.
Yeah.
You guys make your way inside. And let me get you a quick description of where you are at. We're no longer on second floor. We are on ground floor. So this is just like the central keep entrance. You can see there is a spiral staircase to your left over here. That would bring you all the way up to the second floor of the tower, and then up to the third floor of the tower where you saw there was like some statuary and gargoyles and like lookout posts kind of thing. Going through here is where Asbara Joss's rooms are, and indeed, as you open the door, you find the man himself waiting inside. It looks like he's healed himself a bit, probably either with magic or maybe some potions here. But he waves you all inside, like, kind of quickly. And he's like, shut the door behind you. Come on, shut the door.
I shut the door. And I can walk up to him and say to him, as a token of good faith, I give him 5 lay on hands.
Ooh, that's big. All right. That brings him up to pretty close to max. He's in the green again. He kind of brushes off his sleeve and seems like a little prestidigitate to get rid of some more of like the blood stain. Doesn't have mending, so you can see there is still like a hole in his clothes from where he was shot by Willa. He's like, well, I see that when I put my faith in you back during the caravan, that was not done in error.
I'm glad to hear that.
He kind of looks around and is like, what are you all doing here? It is exceptionally risky for you to be here.
Honestly, I'm curious about what you're doing here myself. What are you doing here?
You see, kind of like sighs at that. It's like, sometimes I don't even know myself. Look, I was following Resmir. We had a common line of intent, but that really is not the case anymore. I helped her out, but I think my debt is paid, and quite frankly, I'm going to get out of here just as soon as I can. However, an opportunity has not presented itself yet, although one would hope that it does soon, as I feel we are at risk. Or at least I'm at risk now that I put myself in harm's way for you all.
Well, it's appreciated.
Yes, well, I'm hoping that in whatever manner of egress you all are doing, I will tag along and then make my way to more favorable parts of the Sword Coast. Look, you all clearly have some vendetta against the cult, which, understandable, I get it. But what do you need to get out of here? How can I expedite this process?
I want to see Resmir dead. The cult needs to be stopped. They're planning to attempt to bring Tiamat to this planet. I don't know how likely they could pull it off, but I don't want to risk it if they do have a way. And more because they, regardless of the ability to stop, they kill a lot of people. They've razed towns. They've destroyed entire villages. They need to be stopped.
They do have dragons. Don't forget that.
Tis fair. And he's like, well, look, I Can't stop them by myself. I don't have a good solution for that, but I do know they have some sort of other hideout. This is just a waypoint where they're ferrying the treasure. Although I don't know where they're ferrying it to, as I've seen lots of it come in and then, well, I haven't seen a lot of it come out, even though they've been packing in that hall for weeks now.
Well, they
Does that mean you don't know about the portal in the basement?
Kind of arches an eyebrow. There's a portal down there.
well, a sending circle. What's it called again? Then
It's a teleportation circle.
teleportation circle.
Interesting. If that's true, that is surely how they're getting the presents, not the presents, the treasure. I don't know why I called it presents. That is how they're getting the treasure out of the castle. Those portals usually need activation word. Do you know what it is?
And quickly, Nick's just texted me. Is it too late for her to join?
No, they can pop in. It's fine. She can pop in.
Good.
It's all good.
Real quick, do we know? Okay, so I guess how do we know in character that that elf will know the password as well? I don't remember. Do we know that in character?
You know, because he's basically a high-ranking lieutenant, and the guy you captured and then killed, basically said as much.
Oh, okay. So I would like to ask him if he knows where the elf sleeps, so we can capture him. So we get the password.
Born Gray's quarters. Yes. I believe he sleeps on the second floor. Should be closer to. You can see, kind of try to like plan the map in his head. Unless he has moved, he may be on either the next floor of this tower or in one of the rooms adjacent to the tower. I cannot say for certain. I saw him head up there earlier, but I tried to speed him along his way, and he may have left via other means. He is gifted enough that he can move around the rooftops with ease, and often does, to get a better view of things. So he might have gone up to his rooms here and then moved to another room.
Perhaps we should lay low and try to ambush him at night if we can pinpoint exactly which room his is.
He's like, well, I've soundproofed this room, so he wouldn't have heard us, but if you want to check upstairs, he could still be there. Just go cautiously up the spiral stairs. And then he, just a, 1 second. There we go. Sorry, my audio's doing a weird thing right now. Okay, there we go. It switched my output to not my headphones for a second, which was throwing me off. Yeah, it basically says, like, try up the staircase. I've kept it soundproofed in here. Just to give a very quick recap to Lyral. Lyral basically, in the last session, remember, Asbara pointed at Willa, told you all to come meet him. He insinuated to the forces here that you guys had escaped over the eastern wall, so they sent people out after you. Looks like he's kind of sick of the cult and trying to help you all get out of here. With that in mind, He's trying to tell you how to find the lieutenant who has the password that you need for the teleportation circle. That's basically where we are now. Is there any more questions you guys have for him?
As much as stay safe.
Can't he just why
Go ahead. What are you saying?
why can't he just leave?
I mean, he could leave. He is looking for a way to like dip out surreptitiously. He wants
Yeah,
to be
but
sneaky.
why?
Because the cult isn't really the type of organization that lets people walk away when they think they can still be useful.
Okay.
Like, ostensibly they're allies, him and Rezmir, but it's definitely like, if he pisses Rezmir off, she'll force him to stay. It's kind of where like he's not openly being forced into this because he's doing it willingly, but if he wasn't doing it willingly, then they might have a problem.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, so it got kind of loud on my end via the spawn, and so I didn't hear 100% of everything you said. However, did he kind of like, would he be interested in joining us?
He basically wants to get you guys out of here as much as possible so he can try to sneak out with you. But
yeah, but we're more interested
that,
in.
He wants to piece the fuck out.
Yeah, but we're more interested in like kind of taking over / killing everybody. Would he want to kind of join in on that and then he could bounce after? Or is he kind of like while you guys are murdering, getting a distraction, I'm going to bounce?
There's that, and he's also, now that he knows there's the teleportation circle, it's a lot of like, well, if there's a teleportation circle, let's just use that and get out of here.
That's probably going to take us to their base, but I'm not going to tell him that. Okay, yeah.
I think he knows, but he's hoping that he can make a run for it from there, and they wouldn't suspect it.
Oh, okay. Whatever. As long as we have the same goal of getting onto the other side of that portal, that's okay with me.
Fair enough.
Um,
all right. On the way out, assuming you guys are going upstairs to check, he does grab Darval's arm on the way out.
Okay, I'll turn to him.
It's like, look, you are quite a proficient warrior and clearly blessed by powers that, quite frankly, I can't muster as a wizard.
So I've been told.
When all this is over, I will be in Waterdeep. When all this ends, find me there and perhaps we can keep working with each other, or at the very least, I could buy you a drink.
I give him a nod. I'd like that. It's been quite the ride, and not the same guy I was when I started.
He kind of...
if I survive on this, I'll pick you up on that.
Is he what?
If we survive this, I'll pick you up on that.
He kind of gives you a wink and like pats you on the shoulder, and probably a bit more of a genuine smile that he normally has. He's like, I'll look forward to it.
Well, then.
And as he does that, you kind of feel a little weight in your pocket. Seems he's mage-handed in a potion of healing.
Ooh, nice.
As kind of like a little cheeky, flirtatious gift.
Sure, I'll take it. I'll give him a wink back then.
Nice. He kind of straightens up, brushes off his tunic, but he's like, if anyone comes by, I will not inform them that I have seen you. Good luck upstairs, but be careful.
We'll do our best.
With that in mind, I'm going to switch us over to the next map in a second. Presumably you guys go up that staircase. Oh, shoot. That's not what I wanted. There we go. And let's gather all you guys up. Lyral, I don't think you're healed yet, but do you have any healing on you that you would like to use?
If you're talking muted.
Yeah, you might be muted.
I'll just use a healing spell on myself.
Okay.
I'll use a first level cure wounds.
Nice. And presuming if he is up here, I would say if you guys want to go ahead and do like a group stealth check to get to the top.
Oh god.
Per usual,
Because it's group.
majority rules, all roll for Guppy. Since we have 4 of us now, and that is kind of the intended number for the adventure, I'll probably keep Guppy out of combat for now, unless he like needs to jump in. We'll presume he's like watching the rear flank.
Fair enough.
Alright. You said
Jesus.
stealth?
Yes.
No. Oh yeah, definitely not.
All right. You guys get to the top of the stairs. Captain Guppy is gonna hold the rear guard back there. As you guys get to the top, you hear a sudden, like, discussion kind of quietly behind this closed door stop. And you hear Borngray's voice again. You heard him shouting before, so you know it's him. He's like, one of you go check who's coming up the stairs. So I'll see you guys. You guys have a second to do something before it comes to anything.
See what
I would like to cast silence on top of us and the doorway.
Ooh. Phew. Blanket
I'm
of
gonna-
quiet kind of descends on this level of the tower. What's the radius on silence?
On silence,
What's like
the
20-foot radius?
it's a 20-foot radius.
Oh, so like 40 feet. I think that's just the whole tower if you center the middle.
But
yeah, this tower is
it's-
literally 20-foot radius wide.
but I'd not want to set it in the middle because I don't want it to hit the people in the other room.
Oh, you're trying to do? The stealth check was for them. They've already heard you that someone's there.
No, I know that. But whatever guy comes to check, I don't want him to be able to yell to them.
Okay.
So I'm trying to do it
All right. In that
Covering
case, you hit the
this
spell.
area. So I do it like on the wall here
All right.
as my midpoint.
Anyone else having their prep? Anything to prep?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast bless on everyone except for me and Guppy. So they're all walking. Will get blessed. At level 1.
Nice, thank you.
All right,
Are
bless.
we in the stairwell or kind of like on the
If you
left?
think you'd be creeping in the stairwell still, you can be. I just kind of put you guys in that room because it was like the next landing.
Okay, so it is an actual landing, but then the staircase is there.
It is there. It's kind of like there's a spiral staircase going all the way up in that corner through all 3 floors of this tower up to the roof. And then this is just like the second floor. You guys are just all on the second floor right now.
Wait, Ben.
Yes.
If we know that someone is coming, can
Yes.
instead of casting silence, I hold person for when I see them?
You can't hold actions out of combat traditionally.
Okay.
Otherwise, it would lead to scenarios where you get shot by like a whole cadre of guards readying crossbows on a wall, which is like
I understand.
not ideal.
That's
It's
Yeah.
one of those weird like it's ease of play more than like reality kind of things.
no, I understand. I understand completely.
But I'd say you definitely have time to throw that silence if that is what you'd like to do.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Well, no, I want Darval and I to be able to cast. I'll not do that.
Okay.
Good point.
Gotcha. So Darval, you hit the bless. Who all is getting blessed?
Everyone except for me and Guppy. So Lyral, Walk, and Willa.
Okay, cool. So you guys all got that extra D4. And that is for saving throws and adding to attack rolls as well.
Yep.
Waka and Willa, anything you guys want to prep?
Yeah, how tall are the ceilings? Are they like the rafters from earlier?
Ooh, let me check. I don't think it's as tall as the Great Hall.
Okay.
The tower, the rooms are about like 12 feet high. It's basically like 2 squares high, or 2 cubes, I guess you could think of it.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Could Willa just fly up to the top, press her back against the ceiling, and try to hide just because they won't be looking up?
Yeah, I mean you could try to hide in like one of the corners or something.
Okay, but it's pretty much like a flat ceiling, no.
Yeah,
like,
it's
rafters or
just
anything?
flat. Like you can kind of see, it's like the same type of floor. I mean, you saw it from below because you were in Joss's rooms. Above him was the ceiling, which is this floor you're on. It's basically like solid wooden boards, maybe a few cross beams underneath it. But same with above you, solid wood floor, cross beams underneath. Nothing really hide amongst there.
Okay.
You can make a stealth check at least if you're hiding like up there for now. And the only downside of it being this small is like if someone stands under you, they are technically still within 5 feet of you. They can swing up at you.
Okay.
Can
Willow will probably do that, kind of fly up and try to hide like in this corner.
Okay, sure.
For the staircase, is it kind of like a solid wall, or is it kind of like, can I stand in the pretty high in the staircase and shoot down at the door?
If you stood like in this square,
Mhm.
or like I guess basically if you were in this square, we could flavor it as you leaning against that. There's like a central stone pillar that the staircase wraps around.
Okay.
And if you want my opinion, they built this staircase the right way, because in theory in Siegecraft, if you're defending, you want to be higher up in the castle, and defenders. Or no, wait, no, they have it backwards actually. No, they built this wrong.
Oh.
So because it's spiraling to the left, a defender from above,
yeah, they
they'd have to
definitely built
expose
that
their
wrong.
whole body to swing with if they're
Yeah.
right-handed. It's supposed to be the other
That's
way.
not ideal.
So you can swing your right-handed sword without exposing your whole body. So whoever built this castle is a damn fool.
Damn.
Left-handed.
Trying to get
Left-handed.
killed.
I'm gonna write an angry letter to Wizards of the Coast. I'm like, hey, actually,
That's right.
not siege accurate. But yeah, you
Not-
could probably get some cover if you like wanted to hide there, or kind of press your back against it.
Okay. Or
But I would say, yeah, final call. What's the move?
okay. No, I think I'm gonna stay down here. I'm just gonna take out my rapier and my hand crossbow.
Sure, yeah.
I'm gonna stay down here. I'm gonna go over on this side.
Perfect. All right.
Yeah.
Remove a lighting block.
I'm gonna.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm going to Vigilant Blessing Willa.
Vigilant Blessing. Okay, Vigilant Blessing Willa for initiative stuff. You see
Yeah.
a dragon wing open the door and look very surprised. You can kind of see from the angle walk, it looks like there's another room, much like how there was 2 rooms downstairs for the other suite. The other people that were talking with Born Grey, the elf, must be in the like other room and don't have line of sight on you yet. This guy hasn't said anything. They'll probably notice if he falls, but for what it's worth, he has not said anything yet. It'll depend on initiative. So now we will roll for initiative. There'll be 1 category for Born Grey, 1 for the Dragon Wings.
Willa has
And,
advantage
yeah,
on this.
Willa has advantage for this initiative check because of Liral's buff. And then Guppy was messaging me. He might be able to come soon and join the game. He's driving home though, and we'll see how that works.
Okay. Willa thanks you for the advantage.
Excellent. Oh God, that's high.
Yeah, right.
All right, so Willa is first. I'm gonna say Willa, you do have an angle on there because I know he's not technically in a square, but I think you would have like leaned out to see who it was. So I'd say since he's leaning through the door, disadvantage because you're hit, or advantage because you're hitting, disadvantage because he's partially leaning through a door, so just a regular shot, I would say.
Okay.
But it'll still be, you know, an assassination if it hits.
Nice. Okay. So what are we kind of thinking? We're kind of thinking straight murder this guy? Or
Yeah.
is it just totally up to Willa no talking? Or is it okay if we kind of chit-chat?
That is up to you guys.
What do you,
It seems like the combat, you guys are ready for combat, which will be up to you.
I think we should attack.
What's up?
Yeah,
we
we're
should,
gonna go. We're gonna go with the murder.
Go with murder,
Murder's
okay.
always a good option.
All right, so this will be a flat roll from Willa if you want to make that shot.
Heck yeah. Ooh.
Unfortunately, that will not do it with a 13 as he.
Well, hold on. Do you want to use your inspiration?
Oh yeah, you got inspiration?
She said, "Sure, we're gonna use it."
Okay. Go for that roll.
Oh, even worse.
Arrow like whizzes through the air. He like ducks back as it like quivers into the doorway. And that is the dragon wings up next. What are they going to do? Alright, so they have their crackling energy swords. I'm going to mark them differently. So that's going to be acid. He's going to be fire. He's going to be electric. And he's going to be purple poison. Okay. Alright. The dragon's like, Sir, there's the intruders. They didn't go over the wall. And he's going to move into combat. He's going to try to clear a path without provoking an op attack to get to here. Some others are going to follow him. But a lot of them are going to have to zigzag, and I don't know that they're going to be... Okay, you can get a combat. Alright, so they're going to sprint in. Let's shift our sounds to some combat sounds. Alright. We are going to start with... the green one on Lyral.
Okay.
He is going to attack twice.
All right.
If one of them hits, then he will try to use his special fanatical attack.
Okay.
And they do have pack tactics right now, so it's an
Okay.
advantage. First swing with advantage is going to be a 23.
Hits.
All right, let me... My kid moved all my dice around. Hold on. There it is. There's the dice I wanted. All right. He is going to turn this into the fanatical attack. That is going to be 3 slashing damage. And which one is he?
Okay.
Is the acid and 6 acid damage. So 9 total.
Okay.
The next 2 are both going in at Darval as I see like a melee threat. So lightning guy with advantage on Darval. Actually, yeah, lightning guy with advantage on Darval first. Oh, I didn't do the other attack from Lyral. Doesn't matter. I rolled really badly, so second one misses for Lyral. First attack from lightning guy on Darval. For the mother of dragons. Slices you with crackles electricity. First swing is a 16 with advantage, which Darval will parry. And second one, that one's going to be a 21.
That hits.
Okay, that one will hit then. Yours is going to be 1 slashing and 9 lightning damage. So total of 10.
Okay.
Red boy going in on his you as well, because if he goes on Waka, he won't have advantage. First one is a miss, even with the advantage. They're really kind of blowing this. Second one is a 20 even. Does that hit you?
That does hit me.
All right, he'll activate his fanatical advantage as well. That is going to be 6 slashing and 4 fire.
So 10 again?
Yes.
Okay.
That is all the dragon wings. It is now Liral's turn. The one in the back basically moved in, and he's gonna take the fight defensively action. So you guys get disadvantage to hit him.
Okay. The first thing I'm going to do is, I am going to channel divinity for Twilight Sanctum.
Nice.
And then I am going to Fey step myself
Oh.
as a bonus action.
Okay.
Do the stairs go up or down?
Both. So it's going. The arrow is that side's going up to the next floor. The more shadowed side is going down to the previous floor at the ground level of castle.
Actually, how high is this room?
Like 12 feet, basically 2 squares high.
Okay.
If we think about our grid as cubes instead of a grid.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do then is I am going to face step over behind Darval and Waka.
All right. Kind of step in the shadow, reappear behind your melee combatants.
All right, and then that will be it for me for the turn.
I'm gonna remove some of their name tags. It's getting cluttered here.
And I then get my D6 plus 6 bonus HP.
Yes, go ahead and roll it.
Okay.
All right, so 7 temp.
Yeah.
All right, that's gonna be Waka.
I forgot about bless. Sorry.
Oh, Willow was blessed as well. Hold on, let me see what her first roll was.
That was such a long time ago. I don't know if it matters at this point.
It would have hit because minimum. It was you needed a 14 and a minimum is a 1 from the bless. So if you want to roll a crit on, we'll say because it's been so long, just roll it and we'll see if it crits on the guy in the back and we'll just take him out of the fight.
Okay. Yeah. No, that makes sense. Yeah. Let's say we can't really undo that whole.
Yeah. Well, we won't undo. That'll save us from undoing any combat damage. So go ahead and just roll the crit damage on the purple swordsman.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, hold on, let me add up. And then this is minus... What do I need to subtract? Minus 10 on this, I believe.
10.
Yeah. Okay, so 23, 34, 42, 50, 62, minus 10. Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, nice.
Boom.
He totally killed him.
Arrow takes out the one that tried to open the door, which we'll say is this guy, and he's held the door for his friends. He drops, so we'll have that gone. So now it's Waka's turn.
Yeah, now. Sorry about forgetting about the bless.
No, that makes sense. I mean, you burned the spell slot. You should get to use it.
All right, let's see. I'm going to stab and then shoot that guy right in front of me. Let's see. Here's my stab and a stabs. 12. How does
It's an extra D4.
an extra D4?
So you need a 2 or better for that to be a hit.
No.
Ooh, so close. He does block it with his kind of, which one was he? His scimitar is kind of crackling with fire right now.
All right. Well, bonus action. While he's blocking, hopefully I get to shoot him in the face. Oh.
You do still get the D4 because I think it's not just on the first attack. I think it's just all attacks.
Oh.
Oh my god. He kind of just like being the, literally a fanatic, just kind of like shoves you against the brick wall to throw off your aim.
Rude.
All right.
You do get the 1d6 plus 6 bonus HP. Though.
Oh yes, you do still get that. That just happens.
Oh, nice. 1d6 plus 6, so 9. Thank you.
Let's see, 30 feet to there. Yeah, I think he'll start with that. He is going to run to here. Bonus action. He is going to disappear in a burst of mist and reappear behind Darval. And then make an attack. We mark off his spell slot. Certainly seen him as a caster. Alright, he's going to go in. Kind of dual wielding right now. He's going to go in once with a longsword and once with a dagger. Unlike his... okay, yeah. Unlike his friends, he does not have pack tactics, so it's going to be flat roll in this case. Alright, longsword is going to be a 20. Dagger is a 14.
20 hit, 14 does not.
Alright, that is going to be 6 slashing damage on Darval.
Okay.
Bringing it to yeah, exactly bloodied, but tossing it back over to you.
Okay. I'm going to attack this guy. I think.
Which guy?
Sorry, I'm thinking I was going to attack Dralmor. I'm thinking maybe I should check one of the Dragon Wing instead, actually.
I want to sort his name just to draw more for now.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'm actually going to attack the Fire Dragon Wing.
Alright.
With a Great Sword +1. 14 to hit.
That is exactly a hit.
Oh, nice. I'm going to throw Smite onto that. Level 1.
Oh, okay, go for it.
That's a Smite button. That's a Smite button. Take 11 damage.
Yeah.
Sorry, 21 damage.
Boom! Cutting across him, slamming his blade out of the way, then on the cross-backed stroke, hitting across his chest. That one goes decent chunk below bloodied.
Okay, I'll attack him again.
Go for it. That's definitely a hit.
No Smite this time, though.
Alright, go for the regular swing.
Or 6 flash.
He looks like he is barely hanging on, but is still there.
Really. My turn.
Get the bonus HP.
Bonus HP for
Yeah,
you.
bonus HP,
D6
right.
plus 6. And then it'll be Willa.
Okay. Cool. That's my
Alright,
turn.
got the 8. Yep, then back to Willa.
Yeah. Alright. She's gonna shoot that guy.
Which guy?
This
Green guy. Okay, gotcha. Go for your shot. Woof.
How
Yeah.
long does bless last? In
Until it's still going.
Okay. Good. Will even make a difference.
No, it won't be enough to make it.
Excellent. I just rolled 3-1. Where's the
Good lord. Yeah, they're not quite really blessed apparently.
yeah, not that blessed. Oh my.
All right.
Willa does get bonus HP though.
Yep. Do you got that? HP's gonna keep you guys alive
that's right.
here.
4 plus 6.
All right. Trying to get as many people pack tactics as possible. Green comes down, blue shifts to there. Darval, that will provoke an op attack for you on the lightning sword one.
Okay. I can take a swing at him. 18 to hit.
Does hit.
13 slashing.
All right, he looks like he's just above bloody, not quite bloodied yet.
Nice.
All right, we're gonna start from top to bottom. Green one on Darval with pack tactics. First swing. Definitely gonna be a hit. He has the acid.
My armor's resistance to acid.
Well, that is good. So that'll have the acid damage. So in that case, this is already halved. It's going to be 4 slashing. And it would have been 4 acid, but it's going to have it to 2. So total of 6.
Okay.
That was his fanatical strike. He can't do that twice. Second one misses anyway.
Cool.
Next, the red one is going to go with advantage on Darval as well. Actually on Waka, because Greyborn is already next to Darval. So Waka, first one with advantage is a 21.
Yeah.
All right, Waka is going to take 6 slashing and 4 fire for 10. Next one is going to be same thing to hit, but doesn't get to add the bonus damage to it. So that's just going to be 4 slashing damage.
Nice.
So 10 and then 4.
With the temp health, I only took 5 damage.
Hey, true. All right, well, let's see. But now you're into it. So blue guy's coming at you too, since he has advantage. That one's going to be a 15? Does that still hit?
Ooh, I think my AC... Yeah, AC's 50.
Okay, since it hit, he'll turn it into his fanatical attack. Oh, that one was bigger. That's going to be 4 slashing and 7 lightning for 11. Regular attack pack tactics is also going to hit, but not deal nearly as much. Add another 1 slashing to that. So yeah, it was 11 from the first lightning swing, 1 from the second swing. That is all the dragon wings. So Lyral, it is back to you.
All right. As my action, I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians.
Oh, ooh. 15-foot radius. All right, let's see. Measure out. All right. Is it a... What save is it? Wisdom save.
It is Wisdom.
All right, I'm going to roll for... Let's see. So I think we determined in the FAQ that they don't get hit and then hit again on the top of their turn, or was it they get both?
When I asked previously, you had said both, but I don't know if you
is...
since...
No, I think that was what we looked up on the FAQ. Should have written it down for myself. Okay, so I guess I might have been wrong. It looks like the guy who wrote it is supposed to be when they start their turn, so they don't get like double hit.
They do or they don't?
They do not, apparently. Apparently, I guess
Okay.
that was not the intent.
Okay.
I guess it's okay. That I guess he explained that's why he wrote that it was first time they enter or on a turn that they start there, because those like it has to be them entering or already being there. But
Okay.
the spirits don't cause them to enter, I guess is the logic. Okay, well they'll still have to make it on their turn.
Yeah.
And it'll be 15 damage if they fail.
Yeah.
Waka. You see all these shadowy...
Wait, I have my bonus action.
Oh,
No.
yeah. Shadowy elven spirits pop up around the room. What is your bonus action going to be?
For bonus action, actually that's not great with range. This. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna use bonus action. Turns out the range is unfortunate on it, so I'll stay where I am.
Okay. That's going to be Dralmarer Born Gray. He is starting his turn in range of your stuff.
Sorry.
I did double tap. Sorry, it should be Waka.
Yeah.
There you go. Waka.
And I need to give myself bonus HP.
Yeah, what do you... Okay. You got some
I get
HP.
one more.
Yeah, it increases it by 1. Waka, what is the play for you here? So you got red guy, flame guy is almost dead. This guy's hit but not bloody. So lightning guy is hurt. Flame guy is almost gone.
I'm gonna stab the flame guy.
All right, go for
He's
it.
got. He stabbed. unacceptable.
That will exactly hit.
Nice.
Yeah, bonus will forgot about the bless as well. Go ahead and roll damage on that with sneak because he's in combat. Oh yeah, you lunge forward with a much quicker, dexterous weapon and pierces right through his sternum, and the the flames kind of gutter out, and he drops.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna shoot that one.
All right.
Because the lightning guy is not in combat, and I need to do damage.
True. All right, shoot the. Go ahead and shoot the green one. And this is still with bless. It definitely will hit anyway. It's gonna be.
Hold on, I could re-roll that too.
Yeah, go ahead and change that too.
D6. A 3.
All right, 18 as the bolt slams into his gut. That will bloody him though.
It's something.
Now it is Born Gray. What is this man gonna do?
He has to make the save on Spirit Guardians.
Oh yes, now he has to make the save. DC 15 Wisdom. What was the save?
14.
14. Oh, I don't think he's gonna do that.
And Walker can re-roll his extra bonus health.
Go for that. With his bonus for the Wisdom, that is gonna be a 10. So was it 15 was the roll? Yeah, 15. All right, well. Spells aren't going to help him reduce that, so he's going to take that 15. Does not look bloody yet, though. Seems a bit more hardy than his men.
Okay. And Waka, did you re-roll your bonus health?
He might have stepped away for a second, but...
Okay, that's fine.
I did not. Thank you for reminding. Let's see. D6 plus 6. Well, you know what? It's better than nothing. I'll take it. Thank you.
All right. He is going to reach out towards Darval. And let's see. So let's make the attack roll. You are wearing
This
metal,
can't be good.
so he gets advantage. You see his left hand begins to crackle with lightning as he reaches towards you.
Oh.
With advantage, that is going to be 23.
Yep, that hits.
All right. Then he is going to make contact. Where's my other? There it is. You're going to take 13 electricity damage, and
Okay.
he is going to use his special war magic ability where he can do a standard action cantrip and then make a weapon attack as a bonus action. So he's also going to slice at you with his longsword. That'll be 18.
That's my AC.
All right, longsword coming in as well for another 11 damage.
Oof. Barely
As
up.
he crackles electricity across Darval's armor and then goes for the slice. Darval, that is you. You got basically bloodied, a bit above bloodied. Born Grey is also above bloodied.
I have 4 HP, but I don't think healing myself would be the right thing to do here because I just couldn't get up high enough to survive their attack. So I think I'm going to attack Born Gray.
Also get the bonus HP.
Yeah, I took that into account. I'm going to attack Born Gray.
I hit him with a
sword.
lot of damage that turn, so I think I burnt through it.
17 to hit.
17. I was gonna say he was gonna do this anyway since it's in his tactics. He throws up a shield.
Okay. Attack him again.
You see the magic ripples it back,
Yeah,
and
okay.
again, wham, wham! You bring the greatsword down twice on his magical energy barrier.
That's
and
unfortunate.
it skitters off of it in midair.
And turn off again the extra D.
We're burning through spells. All right. Get
Ooh,
that HP back.
7 more HP.
Willa, that is you.
Go for it.
I'll go for this guy over here.
All right, going for the blue man
Yeah.
with the electricity on his sword.
Yep.
You do have an insp.
Did you steady aim? Because then that's with advantage.
Oh yeah.
Oh, steady aim. That's right. Gives you
I
advantage.
assumed
You this character.
you have. I will say I've been keeping track of it. You have been missing even with advantage.
Okay.
Like last
okay.
time was like 7 and 10, but with advantage this time it will be a hit. I just assumed you were doing it.
Yeah, I'm not moving or anything.
That's
I've been
right.
saying.
I figured you were using it because I was like, all right, well she hasn't moved from that fucking corner, so
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna hit it.
so that does hit, and Waka's there, so sneak. It's gonna be 20. Ooh, just barely enough. Poof, arrow comes in kind of out of your sightline, Waka, as you've got your eyes focused on this dude, make sure it doesn't stab you in the back. Takes him right between the ribs. Lightning sword is down as well.
Nice.
Alright. Anything else from Willa?
Nope, that's it. Steady aim.
Alright. Gonna... Sorry, just answering... Guppy, I don't think he'll be able to make it. Okay. Going to this guy.
Spirit Guardians.
He is gonna make... that is gonna be a... Okay, 16, so he does make it. But he still take half, correct?
I believe so.
Alright, then he's looking pretty fucked up. And then he is going to take a disengage action to set up for a different turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Lyral, that is you.
Okay.
For what it's worth, Borngray does still have a shield up.
And don't forget, we want him alive so we can get the path from him.
Yeah. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cast Sleep at level 1, centering it right here.
Ah, okay. Hoping to catch him in that spell. Go ahead and roll the number of hit points. I think level was 4d8, 2d8, I don't remember.
5d8.
5d8 at level 1? I thought it was more than that. God damn.
Nope.
Oh yeah, with the damage already inflicted on the asshole, you kind of hear like a thump as like his body drops to the ground unconscious.
Nice.
So he is for sure asleep right now. Any other actions?
Darval, do you like being where you are right now?
I mean, no.
Do you like being
All right.
where you are?
I am going to face step Darval away as my bonus action.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, you reach out and Darval, kind of feel like that a cold wash over you, like you've stepped into a patch of shadow under a tree. And I feel like I didn't mention this time, but last time we described your spirits as like they were kind of like sun dappled shadows. So that's still what I'm picturing. Where do you move him to?
I would like to move him onto the stairs behind Guppy if possible.
So stuck between Guppy and the top floor.
Oh, is Guppy on the upside of the stairs?
Yeah. It goes up this way.
Okay. In that case, then, I will put him just below... like, just so his head barely pops up above the floor level on the stairs.
Oh, okay. So we'll assume he's like here, but a bit farther down the stairs. So, like basically there on the spiral.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm with it. So he's farther down. Waka, that is you.
Oh, yes. I'll take the extra
All right.
4
Oh my
bonus
god.
HP.
Yeah, holy shit.
So I'd like to move there Has Lyral ever engaged Dralamore?
No, and I don't think Lyral has a weapon out. Do you have a weapon
Okay,
out right
so-
now, Lyral? Do you have anything out right now?
Have a shield and my holy symbol.
Yeah, so no, is the answer.
Alright, so no sneak attack. But I guess I'll stab him.
You could also steady aim with your hand crossbow, I believe.
I could.
But then you wouldn't also get the rapier attack. So it's kind of like you steady aim one of them or do both, yeah. That does hit with the rapier, though.
Nice.
All right.
Something.
That
Then-
that actually does not hit. But roll bless because he shielded himself, which lasts to the top of his
Oh my goodness. Wait. Bless.
Add bless. That does get through his shield, just barely.
Nice.
You like drive the rapier forward. You feel it kind of like skittering off this invisible barrier, and then you see the tip flare with that same golden light Darval has when he heals, and you puncture through the shield at the last second. So he does take that 10.
Nice. Sorry, I was just like, that's bigger than a 14.
Yeah, well, yeah. He's also, even without his shield, I think had better than a 14 compared to his. His
I mean that
minions.
makes sense.
All right.
Then I'm
And,
gonna
yeah.
bonus action shoot him.
For sure.
Nice.
Ooh, baby.
Didn't hurt.
That will get through his shield. All right, he's looking pretty fucking bad now.
I'm gonna try to re-roll that 3. Okay.
Okay, so it was meant to be, I guess.
Yeah.
All right,
18.
that's gonna be his turn now.
Spirit Guardians hit. Yeah.
Go ahead and roll. I think you have to roll again this time because it's like a new round.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll that damage. He did get a 19 on the dice, so he will have it. So it takes like 8. He's looking pretty messed up right now in the red. But it is his turn. Let's see, what's he gonna do? First thing he's gonna do. No, that was not a bonus action, so we can't do that right now. Yeah. Okay. Your head is still above floor level. It was specified Darval, so you are gonna get caught up in this.
Oh boy.
You see he takes one hand, slams it into his other fist to make a loud sound, and an impossibly loud boom of thunder ripples out from him. I need Darval, Waka, and Lyral to make dexterity saving or constitution saving throws. That's a fail. You do get bless on these, remember, if you are blessed, which 2 of you are. That's a pass already.
Okay.
That's a fail. You can't fix it with bless.
Can I use my inspiration to reroll that?
Can I
Yes, you
Can
can,
I use
Darval. What was your question, Waka?
use an inspiration on that?
Yes, yeah, you guys had the same question. You both try it.
Oh, okay, sorry. Oh my goodness.
Let me double check his DC. All right, Darval, you did come back and get it with that reroll. Waka, you did not, and won't even with bless. Well, actually, if you got no, a 4 would be 13, which would be you needed a 14.
Dang it.
4 would get you a 13. So Waka is gonna take hold on, let me make sure. Since it is upcast, I need one more. Oh my god. Okay, he rolled max on his spell, as high as he could go. So this is gonna be Waka, you're gonna take 24 thunder damage. Lyral and Darval take 12.
I'm down.
I'm still up.
I lose all of my bonus health, but besides that, I'm good.
Woof. Oh yeah, because you got the max bonus one, which was 12, right?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, I
baby.
just rolled that too, so it halved my damage.
And then bonus action, he is gonna try and heal himself with a potion here.
And then I have to. Do I have to roll concentration check if I didn't take any damage through bonus, or if I just took bonus health damage?
I believe you still have to.
Okay.
I'll
do
double
have
check, but I'll see.
On it though because of Warcaster.
Yeah, you do still advantage. You make it anyway, I'm pretty sure, so you should be fine. Because it's either 10 or like half damage done, I think, whatever's higher, and that's half would be 12, or about that. So you're good.
Okay.
Oh my God, there's a lot of discourse around this.
Around what?
Just whether. Okay. I think rules as written, you don't have to make it.
Okay.
Oh, okay. What the fuck? This guy cited like 4 different writers from Wizards of the Coast's tweets about this. According to the player's handbook, I think I'm gonna say that you still do, because I feel like you're getting hit by a bunch of damage. That's what's distracting. It seems to be kind of a toss-up in the community, but we'll say it does. You passed it anyway, though.
Cool.
All right. With that in mind, then, drank his potions. He heals a bit back, not enough to get him above bloodied, but maybe enough to keep him alive. We'll see. Darval, you're down, so you make a saving throw here.
That's it. Death save.
Yes, sir. Oh!
Attack him at 1.
Big money. Darval gets back up, kind of laying on the floor, like laying down the stairs, basically. But you come back to consciousness.
And then he will get bonus health.
Oh, because he's
yeah.
alive in the aura. Yo, that was clutch.
Money.
So you came up at 1, but also get 8 temp. That was big. That was big.
Wow.
Holy shit. All right, Willa, that is you.
Obviously, I'm gonna.
Yeah. He's gonna. He throws up a shield. It's all he's got to save himself.
Does 23 not hit?
23 does hit despite his shield. It was very close to missing.
That was before you did one.
Oh,
Alright, get that sneak. Ooh. Despite he throws up one last desperate shield. And boom, arrow catches him full in the chest and he drops. Here's the thing though. I will say you don't have to do this if you want. Arrows cannot. You can declare melee weapons as non-lethal. You cannot declare arrows as non-lethal.
I'll skin him up, but when you could tie him up with
I was gonna say, I
lay on
spare
hands.
All right.
Oh yeah.
We'll put him in death
I'll just
saves.
spare the dying him when it gets to my
spare
turn.
the dying. Yeah, okay. All right. In that case, how long does the sleep last?
Sleep?
Cause
Sleep
presumably
lasts
you'll be able to
1
go
minute.
over. Oh yeah, you can. We'll get out of combat then. You can go over and just finish him off. I'm gonna say you finish off the last dragon wing.
Yeah.
All right. So let me put him at 1, but we'll mark that he's unconscious because you spared the dying. Let me just change us back to some chiller music. And get you some XP. So you guys killed 4 dragon wings and defeated Born Grey. How much was Born Grey? Everyone's gonna get 500 XP.
Nice. You missed the session's XP.
Was I not here last session?
No, you at the very beginning of the session, we got some XP from the very
Yes,
end of the last.
you got 260.
All right.
So that should
Cool.
be the difference, I think.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, that's exactly the difference. Yeah. That was for. Sorry, excuse me. All those guys that you tricked into killing each other in the courtyard.
Oh, okay.
That was the 260.
Okay.
I never get DMs that are I've met some DMs like that you gotta beat things in combat to count for XP, but I'm like, no, you circumvented the problem. Does that not provide your character experience? Like, surely.
Yeah, it's
Although there is a really funny, if any of you guys watch Brennan Lee Mulligan when he DMs, he went on a really funny rant in like his DM Academy talk show, where he was saying how like if you're a DM who only gives XP through combat and nothing else, then like wizards, wizard schools just shouldn't be a thing. Because like it's like you go to the class and you're like, oh, I've been studying this book. He's like, reading? You don't get better at magic from reading, my man. Go kill some goblins. You gotta go out there and kill stuff if you want to get better at magic. He's got a lot of really funny rants. Like how in Harry Potter, a wizarding society that costs them literally nothing to teleport anywhere in the world they want to, use one of the slowest birds as a messenger system.
It's about the aesthetic.
Okay. that's are you telling me if you were a wizard in that world, why would I ever spend the time handwriting a letter when I could just come over and tell you in a millisecond?
I'm not saying it makes sense. I'm just saying that's the reason, is she wanted a certain aesthetic.
That's fair. That's fair.
Wait, hold on. I will make a strong argument for a fact that a wizard will actually write a letter and send it. Because writing a letter is still faster than having a conversation with someone. And a wizard values
it's just them
his
being
time.
antisocial.
Yeah.
Yeah, that checks out.
Oh my god. That's actually so ridiculous.
But you know they would. They're like, I don't have time to talk to you. Scribble, scribble, scribble. It's probably, Mage Hand scribbling the actual note, and he's just talking to it. And then he's like, Bird, go take this to him.
Yeah. Alright, fair enough. Okay. So
Ben, I have a question.
yes, lay it on me.
What happens if you zone of truth someone who's unconscious?
I believe if you're unconscious, I think you auto fail the save. That is how it works in some versions. I don't remember if that's how it works in 5e specifically. Okay, so I guess rules as written, you auto fail strength and deck saves, but not stuff that your brain would be doing unconsciously, I guess. So I think mental stat saves still happen.
Okay. All right.
See, this is what happens. 5e rulebook is not the most clear. I'm just saying, when I look up these rules for other TTRPGs, I'm not wading through an enormous FAQ. We'll say, you know what, I feel like, let's just wrap it all into one banner. They say that if they fail, we'll just say they auto-fail it.
Okay.
So, presumably, I think you cast the spell, and we usually flavor that when you cast Zone of Truth, you can, feel that it latches on unless they resist. So I think you know that you could Zone of Truth him and then wake him up.
Okay. I will cast Zone of Truth then.
Alright, is there anything else you want to do before you wake him up? Because Zone of Truth lasts not a super long
10
time.
minutes.
Was it 10 minutes? Okay, I thought it was a minute. All right, so while you're casting that spell, is there anything else you guys do to prep this situation? Doesn't seem like anyone heard you. Luckily, this is high enough up in the tower with stuff happening outside, and the forge has picked back up where the lizard folk are. So no one seems to be coming right now. Or do you just kind of bring him into the back room and start interviewing him, or do you look through his rooms first?
I'd like to look through this room if I can.
Okay.
I vote we look through his room while we're interrogating him, so it throws him off balance. You know, it's hard to watch someone go through all your stuff and then keep a straight face as well.
Isn't there another guy who's just asleep currently? Should we just maybe?
I
Excuse him?
I assumed you fit. I was saying I thought you guys finished him off.
Oh, I missed that. Sorry.
He was basically asleep for another like 8 or 7 rounds, so you could have just coup de grace him pretty easily.
Cool.
All right. So what do you think? Are we doing it to throw him off in his own chambers or not?
I
Sure.
don't know.
We can bring him to his own room for this.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. So it looks like the room you're in right now is again just like that main landing area. He did have a bench and desk in one corner. The rooms back here are clearly much more like his like dressing and sleeping chambers. You see there's like a big furnished bed, carpet draped table with like a wash basin, grooming supplies. There's like combs, brushes. He's even got like rose scented water up here. Rugs cover most of the floor to cover up that like cold bare wood feeling. There is a raven in a cage in one corner. Seems to kind of just be watching you guys.
Oh, we could eat that.
Surely that wouldn't taste good. Well, I guess
Well, no,
ravens are bigger
really
than crows.
piss him off, I bet.
It would really piss him off. I'm gonna spite eat your raven. I'll say as you're kind of hauling him up to like a sitting position, if you guys want to make just a quick perception check, see if you spot anything apart from the raven and his supplies.
Nope.
And then actually we're about halfway. I think once we make the perception check, we will take our bathroom break before we do the interrogation.
Okay.
Ooh, big. Okay, Lyral and Willa on over a 20. You see like a little bit of a pattern of like the rugs have been laid out to like seem casual, but it's not casual. You pull one of them back, and there's a loose floorboard. You push down on one of your foot, lifts the other end of the board up. Underneath the board, kind of tucked in this crawl space, you see there is a small strong box. He has a set of keys on his belt that would unlock it. In the strong box, it looks like, you know, maybe despite supporting the cause, and you guys know this is not the only cause he supports. Remember last time he was one of those like that from that elf like superiority group that wants the other races to be destroyed, essentially. So he has multiple agendas, and perhaps not as committed to the dragon one, because you see he has stashed a fair amount of wealth in the chest.
Oh, what kind of fair amount of wealth are we talking?
Oh, what I put in chat, but 200 gold pieces, 200 silver pieces, 10 precious stones. Each of those stones worth 100.
So do we just divide it up 5 ways?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's
That
I think works
240 gold, if you include the gems, and 40 silver pieces.
240 gold.
If you include the gems in this.
Okay, gotcha. I'm just gonna add that to Captain Guppy's sheet then. So 250.
And how much silver piece you said?
40.
Thank you. But yeah, duh, math.
Yeah, it's okay. It took me a second to realize it was divided by 5 as well. Okay. So we
I
got
was
all
the one who
those.
did that.
Let's take a quick 5-minute bathroom break then, and we'll come back.
rose oil on his face.
Dump the rose oil on his face.
Yeah, the rose water oil,
Yeah,
perfume,
we
whatever
can do that.
stuff. Yeah, it just pa.
Kind of prop him up against that wall, like in the corner, and just splash him with this rose water.
I've already cast Zone of Truth on him,
yeah,
or on the air.
He failed. What? That's my rose water.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He returned it to you,
It's absolutely yours.
unlike all the money.
We're keeping that.
He's like, no, that was my money for when I left here. Wait.
And it will make a very
Why did I-
kind donation to the temple.
He kind of tries like, why did I say that?
What I say that?
Anyway,
Why did you all even? Do you have a death wish? Why did you break into a fortified castle? What's wrong with you?
We're winning.
Rezmir had asked if I could come and give a sermon to all of her followers about how great other goddesses were besides Tiamat. But
Are you-
she forgot the password to get through the portal, so we're doing what we have to.
Give me a deception check. Certainly not with disadvantage. Or certainly not with advantage. Sorry, I think you're just flat rolling it. All right, hold on. What's Born Gray? He wasn't born yesterday, but he might be.
Do I still have on this, or has it been too long?
Do you still have what? Do you still have what?
Bless.
Oh, bless? No. I think that's last a minute, Darval, right?
Let me double check. But I'm pretty sure that sounds right.
I'd say it's
Oh,
probably up by now.
1 minute. Yeah. Actually, wait. I passed out.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
then
it's
true. You
concentration.
lost concentration, yeah. All right, well, he's
Yeah,
got a +2, so he's gonna have to roll pretty fucking high.
Oh,
I can't believe you got a
nice.
19 on a 0. That is a 14. I think he justifies this in his head because he's like also not committed to this cause enough. So he's just like, huh, good to know it wasn't just me who was thinking about dipping out on this cause. Look, at this point, I just want to get back to my island. You want that password? You let me
Yes.
go? Will you let me go?
Yes.
I assume you're telling the truth, Darval.
Absolutely.
When he asks, I just look at Darval for the like, are we? I don't know. Just-
If he gives us the password, I'll let him go.
well, that's what the boss said, so sure.
I'm the boss now. Cool.
Ugh,
You do all the talking. That's good enough for me.
fine, it's Dokar.
Can you spell it in chat?
He's like, spell it. You have to say it out loud.
Yeah,
I
no,
don't forget
Here, I'll even spell it phonetically for you in chat.
it. Thank you.
Say that, and get in.
thank you.
Good luck. That was a half-hearted good luck, by the way, but I will say good luck to him.
He makes for the exit, and you see kind of, from your wizard friend downstairs, this guy is like pretty lithe on his feet and can move fast. And you saw Misty Step. He basically goes to the roof and makes his getaway.
Nice. Okay, well, before we head down back to the teleportation circle, we should let Asbaris also know the password.
Can we sleep maybe? Or rest a little bit?
Yes, we could.
Where do you want to rest?
We heard in this guy's room. No one knows he's gone.
Yeah, we can just move the bodies into the room, close the door,
Lock it.
lock it. Have anyone who's on watch get mad if anyone comes for disturbing.
Yeah, we even
Problem.
have uniform. We even have uniforms we can put on. If that comes to that,
Yeah, sounds good to
let's do
us.
it.
All right. All right. I'm gonna roll something here. See if you guys are interrupted. With Asbara helping you, you could probably just keep an eye out for you as well. All right. I'm gonna say you guys do get a full rest,
Nice.
and we'll go. I'll bring us back over to Asbara's map as well, so you can tell him.
All the things. Then hands back. All the things back.
Bell slots.
Yeah, it's a big one too.
We love a good spell slot. All right. Ground floor castle. Alright. Get your various abilities back.
Yep.
Is there any other exploring you're trying to do in the castle, or are you just trying to make it to the teleportation circle?
Probably a circle, I think. What do you guys think?
I guess. Is there any healing going on before we sleep?
I mean, you'll get full health when you sleep anyway.
Oh, okay. Then
Just,
never mind.
just maxes you. Alright, if that's the case, we can move down back to... We gather up Asbara.
I will say one thing. Before we go into the circle, though, I want to do something once we get down there.
Okay.
I'm going to resummon my horse.
Ah.
Because I see the bunch of calls on the other side, and I won't be prepared. I want my horse back. It'll take 10 minutes.
Alright, you guys are over. Come on. Shift ping. There we go.
There we are.
Body of
Does
the
anyone object,
dragon.
does anyone object to me summoning my horse back?
Asbara sure doesn't.
Anyone else?
No.
So I take 10 minutes and then do that. And I will get on the horse.
Alright.
How do you send the horse to the back behind me, my token?
I can set it to back 1 sec.
No rush. But anyway, I was gonna just like before I get on, give it a pet, and say welcome back.
Kind of like tosses its mane in greeting.
How on?
Alright. Let me drag in our new map. One sec. Just reorganizing my map list on Roll20 to make this faster. Don't need that, don't need that. Alright. You guys can only fit through a few at once. Does anyone go through in a particular order first? You can do about 4 at once. Actually, no, yeah, you might be able to fit. I think just the horse isn't going to fit.
I'll be with the horse.
Everyone but Darvel.
Alright. I will copy us all over.
Does it make sense to send Darval first?
You can try to send Darval first.
You guys want me to go first? I can do that if you guys want me to. That's fair.
Yeah, whoever. That's
Sure.
I don't know if that's the best idea, but it is an idea.
All right. So, do you want to go through first, Darval?
Sure.
Alright.
If you guys think it makes sense, it's fine with me.
Luckily, I'll save some time. Luckily, it's not going to matter a huge amount.
Oh, cool.
All right. You guys say the words Dokar. And with a...
By the way, would I know what that word means? Does anyone
who
know what that
speaks
word
Draconic?
means?
Someone speaks Draconic.
I speak Draconic.
It means fire breath in Draconic.
Fair.
Okay.
Basically their word for a breath weapon. The letters illuminate in sequence, lighting up blue. You feel a cold, chilling breeze begin to roll through. It's like a sweet, fresh air down here in the dank cavern. And with a flash of light and a disorienting sense of vertigo, you find yourselves far away from Castle Naerytar. Dark pine woods are all around on the slopes of a mountain valley, the air cold and fresh. 2 ancient stones stand to either side of you, and no more than a bow shot ahead along a path is a large house with stone on the ground floor and timbers above. Within sight are more standing stones. Pine branches shift and sway in a gustful, fitful wind. A squirrel chatters and then falls silent. All right. I'm going to switch us over to a new map. Probably a little bit farther back than this actual thing, but you can rock up to it pretty easily. So you see this building ahead of you. Yes, there's a spooky dragon in the art.
I was gonna say, is that dragon actually there?
It's just always in the distance.
It's not actually there. It's just like it's just an art piece from the DM book. I would have certainly described it if there actually was one.
I would have.
Well,
You guys passed or failed your perception, so you just didn't see.
So you guys are outside this building. See ancient building, wood, plaster upper floor over this like field stone lower floor. The roof is like pretty overgrown with moss, and all these windows. In the art, they are open, but in reality, they are shuttered at the moment. At least the ones on the top floor are shuttered. However, front door stands slightly open, and there is smoke pouring out of one of the 3 large chimneys.
I did not take Resmir for the cozy cabin type.
Neither did I. Who wants to bet there's a dragon egg under that fireplace?
I've heard that people who have cozy cabins are very hospitable to guests.
I don't think Redbirds should be hospitable to us.
You're probably right.
Yeah, probably.
It's a fair thought.
We could try anyway.
As you guys are looking down from, like, slightly a little bit down the road, it's like a bow shot away. Everyone give me a perception check.
Can I use my inspiration on the perception?
You
Oh, wait.
can if you want, but yeah, I don't know if you need to. You notice a few things. One is that they're not here yet, but you can hear, it looks like there's a patrol coming, and through the trees, looks like they haven't spotted you guys. But there is a pair of trolls coming towards you. As well as, it seems like they're leading 3 ambush drakes. Which you guys, I believe, have seen some of the ambush drakes before, but I will prop up their art in a second. These guys. It's been a while since you've seen them.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I will inform the party. Future.
Okay, we
So
are
we
not
got it.
exactly the stealthiest bunch.
It's true.
We have 2 rogues.
There's still a few more things that you notice in addition to this. The other thing is that the standing stones that you're near right now, where the portal exited, they're very mossy, old, weathered. Lichen covers a lot of their surfaces. You see there's a trace of white paint in some of the grooves. If you guys want to make an Arcana check on them in a second, as you stop to examine them, you see all the little white details on them. Finally, you can see that, you can kind of see it in the house art. Up on the roof, there is a nest. And it looks like it's kind of flying, just kind of crouched in the nest right now, hasn't spotted anyone either. But there is a periton there. You've seen these things before as well. It's like the weird, like, stag hawks. Those of you examining the runes, it looks as though... My nose real quick. It looks like the stones here, that there are other... They would link to other portals between the various stones. Doesn't look like they're active right now, however. But since you spotted on those nat 20 perception, Walker, you point out the draconic runes etched in that white paint. Basically, it spells out words that mention stuff like the snowy lands, the unquiet swamp of mournful croaking, and the lands of the red sun.
That's fancy.
And I would think on those Arcana checks, you would think that they've been linking between the snowy lands and the swamp. These stones have enough innate magic they could probably be retuned to go to teleport to other places. That would just require a lot of work.
Oh, are we thinking that that's like 3 different destinations that they go? They got like whole bases?
Potentially. At least the snowy land, it's snowy here and you were just in the swamp. You can also see on those perception checks, there are 2 outbuildings to the sides of the main house. One looks like a kennel, one looks like a stable. And honestly, on the nat 20 perception, it sounds like there is not the baying of hounds coming every so often from the kennel, but it sounds more like the snorting of pigs.
Oh. That's...
And as you listen for a little bit, you can hear like a... sounds like a squeal that's been cut off.
Oh. Something's eating it.
Alright, so that was a lot of information you guys spotted. The patrol is incoming.
So I don't think we want to meet the patrol. I feel like that would alert the house that we're here.
Probably.
All right, so you got a few options then. You try to hide in the woods, try to get to one of those side buildings, try to get in the house, and there are I mean, like, you go through the front door, but there's a lot of entrances to this house. What's the play to avoid the patrol? What do you guys think?
I vote, like go to the side or the back and try climbing through a window or.
Okay.
Yeah, so like climb through a window or find a door around the side or the house.
All right. I'd say yeah, you could try to find your way around the outside of the house then. Let's see. You would be able to find the various shuttered windows. You could climb through them. You would just need to make dexterity checks to avoid the shutters like banging and making noises and alerting the patrol.
There's no chance I can make that.
You could also go through the front door, or if you could get up to the roof, potentially there's chimneys, and it looks like maybe there's a gap in the roof. But again, there is a Paraton up there.
Well, can't like, the rogues go through first, make the dexterity check, and then help them like by holding the shutters open as the rest crawl through?
Sure. I would say they still have to clamber through. Well, I guess if you're each holding one shutter, sure. I'll say each of the rogues make a dex check.
Okay.
And I think the horse probably has to go. I don't think the horse is going to make it through the window.
If you want to give instructions to the horse, you can have the horse stay in the stable if you want.
Shoot, I've been muted. Yeah, I'm gonna put Olympia on the stable, definitely.
Alright, I will move him.
They can find feet have a telepathic bond within a mile, so if we need him, I can just like say, hey, come find us.
Yeah, it seems to indicate that like the stable is empty via the bond.
Cool. Stay there until further notice. I mentally tell Olympia.
Yeah, it's the second one. She rolled the first time. So a 16 and a 12.
16 and a 12. Okay. Those are both enough. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna roll the dice here. All right. You guys quickly clamber towards the nearest window. As you go to it, you see Joss doing something he did before when he turned invisible during one of those fights. Kind of turns and goes like, "Good luck to you, Darval. I'll see you in Waterdeep, I hope." And he vanishes. He's out of this operation.
Cool. I gave where he was standing a nod as well.
So let's remove him. All right. You guys pile through the nearest window into this room over here. And minimize that. All right. You guys went into the left side. You find yourself in a parlor. This room is warm, comfortable, with a large fireplace, stuffed leather chairs, and a table currently set with smoked sausages and candles. A tapestry displays a magnificent white stag above a valley, with a pair of green dragons soaring overhead, and deer, boars, and hedgehogs hiding among the leaves and trees below. The walls each have a trophy or two, including 2 fine mountain goats' heads, an elk's head with a 10-point rack, a giant eagle's head and talons, a metallic bull's head, a griffin's head and foreclaws, and the head of a white-furred boar with tusks as long as daggers. The room seems otherwise deserted.
Can I roll religion on the tapestry?
Sure. Give me a religion on it.
Just one sec. Ooh, not a clue. It might mean something. Who knows?
Fair.
How big is the tapestry?
Big enough that it weighs 40 pounds, but you do think you could sell it for probably 400 gold.
40 pounds?
40 pounds. Tapestries are
Jeez.
very heavy.
We could come back for it after we finish our business here.
Fair. Give me a perception check. Just look around the room too. On that religion check, you're not sure. The tapestry doesn't seem to be related to any god in particular in this case.
Should I also make a religion check?
If you would like to, if you want to examine the tapestry.
I mean, I do want to examine it. I'm just not trying to be looking for religious stuff when looking at it.
I'd say give me an investigation check as you look through it on the
Okay.
tapestry. Lyral, on an 18, you see it looks like the beak of the griffin. The beak is on a hinge, the lower part of it. Investigation, you think that nothing really stands out on a 13. Looks like this is just a very, fancy tapestry of dragons and various woodland creatures.
Okay. I do have enough strength to take the tapestry with me.
Can if you want.
Yeah, I think I will.
All right. You kind of start folding it up carefully. Do you also check
And you said
out?
it's 40?
Yeah, it's 40 pounds worth 400 gold. And then you also spotted that there was the hinge on the griffin beak.
Yeah. I will mess with the hinge on the griffin. See what happens if I...
You
Flip
pull the hinge down of its lower, like the lower half of the beak. There's 2 potions of healing inside.
Ooh, useful.
All right.
Looks like they've been.
I'm gonna give
stashed
one
there.
to each of... Or I'm gonna give one to Guppy and one to Waka.
All right. Guppy has one. Waka has one. I will add one to Guppy's inventory here.
I'm sorry, one what?
Potion of healing, the normal one, so the one that does like 2d4 plus 2. Oh, they added a short rest and long rest button on the sheet. I didn't even see that. Weird.
What does it do?
I
I saw
assume,
that. That's what it
I
does.
assume it just auto resets all of your abilities, which is very nice.
Oh, I see. That's cool.
All right, let me drop in from the compendium.
That also resets your health if you long rest.
Potion of healing. Got one in his inventory now. There we go. Apart from that, you guys kind of see the patrol goes by. It doesn't look like they're headed. Looks like they're kind of just circling the woods around the lodge. You guys got 2 doors out of the room, one to the north and one to the east. What's
What's your objective here? Find Resmere or what? Find the egg?
I
Yes.
don't north.
I mean, east is probably the entryway. So I think
Yeah.
north as well.
That's fair. Question though. Which chimney did I see the smoke coming from?
Which way do we see what?
Which chimney was the smoke coming from?
Ooh, I don't know that it actually specifies, but I can figure it out. Alright, so that would be... Why are there... it's not the one in the room you're in. It is the one kind of in the room opposite you guys.
Okay, so it's east. Be towards that chimney.
Yeah, it's like the room, like you could have gone left or right to dive into these rooms, and it wasn't
Hmm.
Wasn't the one you chose.
Okay.
Looks like there was one. The third one, just is kind of in the back of the
Yeah.
building, but the other one is in the other front room.
How
Okay.
tall is the building?
This is the actual lodge itself. Each floor. Okay, bottom floor. Oh no, they're both okay. But all the floors are 15 feet. Except for the areas where it goes up to like the arched roof, those get closer to 20 feet.
So, height from ground to chimney.
Outside, ground to tip of chimney. I'd say probably 20 feet.
20 feet from ground to tip of chimney.
I guess
Wow.
a little bit. No, because it'd be higher. We'll say. I'm gonna say 30.
All right. So, I can, whenever, just tend a moonbeam down the chimney.
It's true. You could definitely do that.
If we think the egg is in there and we want to get rid of it.
Let's make sure the egg is there first.
I mean, you could go look at the chimney, right? Like you could just see.
Yeah. Well, we could just go up to the roof and then look down if we got rid of the paraton.
Yeah.
True. We can also maybe send one of the rogues just into the other room to see if there's any egg in there.
If you do you want to send a scouting party out there?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
All
Okay,
right.
one of you go.
I'd say if you guys are going together, then each of you make a stealth check for the rogues.
I'm gonna guide it before
Right.
they make the checks.
What's that do?
It gives you an extra D4.
Oh, nice. That one's mine. This one's gonna be nice.
18 and 18.
All right, very in sync. So I'm gonna move you guys through the rooms, kind of one at a time here, Walking. So I'm gonna presume you close the door behind you.
Yeah.
You guys come out into this room first. Excuse me. This central hallway has stairs, large wooden doors, and a set of fine plate armor. Flanking the main entrance are two freestanding suits of elven plate armor, both coated in chipped green paint. Man-sized demonic statues stand near the base of the stairs. Coming out of this room, apart from the creepy statues and the armor stuff, so there's the door you came through down here. This one presumably leads to the front entrance. One to the top, one to the southeast, and one directly to the west. The room you're looking for would be toward the southeast door, over here.
All right, let's go take a peek. So I don't want to just open the door. I kind of
Okay.
want to like open it super slowly and kind of peek in to make sure it's empty to the
All right.
best ability.
The first door, I'm just going to remove the lighting for the first door because it doesn't super matter. It leads into a tiny hallway. The next door, as you peek in, give me, I'm going to say a sleight of hand check here, actually. So you try to, like, not make this old, like, wooden cabin door creak.
That's good.
Can I give him an advantage?
Yeah, I'd say you can take the help action.
Nice.
19? Alright, cool. So, very carefully, sorry, my partner was handing me a milkshake from off screen.
Oh, nice.
Solid.
Oh, chocolate.
That's a good partner.
Thank you. Okay. You quietly open the door, sneak your way into this room. Another beautiful, like, rugged area. Seems to be another parlor area. The stout beams overhead are stained black with smoke. A comfortable table and chairs, a small wardrobe, and a dull suit of black armor stand in the room. A large tapestry shows 3 hounds dragging down a white boar. The tapestry shimmers with a strange light. Give me a perception check.
How that guidance, does that work everything?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
That's a one-time use.
Alright.
Let's go.
It looks like it didn't notice you. I'm assuming you're kind of just peeking through the door right now.
Yeah.
You look in the corner and you see a brief glow coming from the armor, and you get the sense that it is waiting for people to come near.
Is this one of the 2 plate mail armors or the armor in the other room?
This is the armor that's in the room they're in now.
Okay.
The this is like the dull black armor. I'd say if you want to make an Arcana check, either of Walker or Willa, because you can actually see it. Be my guest. Not enough to know exactly what. I think on a 11, Willa, you think this is some sort of construct.
But we don't actually see an egg.
You don't see any eggs in here. You see the fireplace is lit still. That's where the smoke's coming from.
Okay. So we see the fireplace.
And you also did see, like, the tapestry was weird.
the
and, like,
weird
shimmery.
shimmer.
I would say
Yeah.
same Arcana check. I mean, you know the tapestry's magic, but you're not really sure what it does.
Okay. In
Was-
that case,
The egg in the fireplace?
There's no egg
Okay.
that they see.
in that case, I
Regretfully.
think we'll head back. Close the door.
Yeah,
super
quietly
gently.
close it.
Yep, and then head back and kind of report that we found the fireplace room, but it's filled with weird magic stuff, and we don't see no egg.
Alright, you see the 2 come back in your room?
So, no egg. What's the plan?
I mean, I would like to pick up one of those sets of plate armor from the entryway.
The elven ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
If that's doable.
Just so you know, I believe it takes 10 minutes to don plate armor.
Okay.
Also, doesn't get used enough, but I love the word doff, the opposite of don. Outstanding.
Doff. I doff.
I will not change into it for now, but I will grab the armor.
Yes, okay, it is, heavy armor is 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Whew.
And also if this is, full plate. That weighs, just so you know, that weighs 65 pounds.
Yep.
Okay, I'm just throwing it out there.
I am nearing my weight capacity, but I am not quite there yet.
Just truly took, like, the first opportunity in this building to just load the fuck up. Is anyone else going out there with him to grab the armor?
No.
Alright.
Leaving.
I'll follow her out just to. Actually, she can probably get it herself.
Okay. Lyral heads out there, grab the armor. Lyral, as you pack the last piece away, kind of trying to, like, you're out of room in your pack, you're, like, tying the helm to, like, the side of your adventuring pack.
Yeah.
You, and unfortunately there's no check for this due to an ability they have. These 2 things are going to launch themselves at you as the demonic statues animate.
Okay.
Out of game, these are basically gargoyles. They have a special ability called False Appearance. As long as they remain motionless, they are indistinguishable from an animate statue.
Okay.
So there's just like, it's like them, and I believe mimics as well, or like the two you just don't usually spot.
Sure.
They're each going to only make one of their attacks. One is trying to launch you with a bite, one a claw, and then we'll roll initiative. Those were pretty bad. Bite, 17. And then claw. Claw is not gonna be even close. It's like a 13.
Yeah, neither of those hit.
They both kind of like, impudently try to latch on you, but it does not work. We're gonna roll for initiative. Let me clear the order first, because it's still from a different map. Ooh, okay, that's big. That's big. They rolled pretty damn bad. Okay, well, not as bad as 3.
I'm going to use my inspiration on that.
Okay. There's a piece of cookie or something caught in my milkshake straw. This is a disaster, you guys. Weirdly, they also have a -1 to initiative roll, so you're still tied. Just give me a straight D20 roll. We'll see who goes first. You or the gargoyles. Okay, you beat them.
Okay.
So, Darval, I think because you're right up on the door there, you hear that like these things kind of like lunge and like your claw and metal.
Do I think these things would stop if they lost sight of me?
Give me, I would say, an Arcana check on gargoyles. Okay, I think you would know that gargoyles, in addition to being, once they accept someone as their master, they're not only just pretty loyal, they also have a reputation for being pretty fucking cruel. So you think that like they would try to hunt you down if they lost track of you. Like they want the fun of a kill.
Okay.
That being said, I think on a 12 you haven't heard anything that would lead you to believe that they have like insane magical senses or anything.
That's fine. In that case, I would like to face step myself into the room with everyone else.
Well, you're not acting first yet. They got this. We're in combat still.
Wait, they're first?
Well, you're before them in, like, you both have 6s, but
Oh,
Darval is first.
okay.
Unless everyone
Sorry.
wants to delay till after Lyral.
Well, do I even know there's something going on out there?
Oh, yeah, you heard something screech and, like, claw at Lyral's armor.
Alright, cool. Then, yeah, I'm gonna head out. From the door. This one, right? No, wait, sorry.
It's okay, I got it.
Thanks.
This milkshake's fighting me and it distracted me, I will admit. Let's remove this door block. Alright, go ahead.
There we go, thank you. So I'm gonna move up to here, attack the gargoyle. I see a gargoyle, I attack it. Simple, straightforward, to the point.
I'm a simple man. I see a gargoyle attack. That'll hit.
9 slashing. Do it again.
You slam into it. You can feel that your weapon's not doing a lot because you're basically, they're basically almost like earth elementals. So the damage is being resisted.
Even though it's a +1 sword?
Even though it's a +1 sword. I believe.
Fair
I'll
enough.
double check. Because that's a very specific rule for them.
Well,
okay, you would get through with the magic.
nice.
It has kind of a
So 9
misleading
slashing?
stat block, but so we'll take the 9.
Alright, cool. And then 9 slashing, I assume misses.
9 does miss though. Basically, it's
Okay,
like if you
that's
don't have
my turn then.
magic, you can only get through the resistance with adamantine.
Gotcha. Okay, well, that's my turn.
Sorry, adamantine.
Actually,
adamantine
sorry.
is Warhammer.
One more thing. I can actually move up to here, actually, so that Bill can get in.
Nice. Good shout. Waka, you see the door kick open, and from your angle, you can kind of see a bit of gargoyle fight going on over there.
All right. So I will move there. Oh, there's no light in there.
Oh, is this not? Hold on. Did you have light in the other room?
It's hard to say because I could see out of Willa's.
Oh,
Character
you're
sheet?
seeing out of Willa's eyes. There you go. That should help.
Yeah.
Can you see now?
Yes. Perfect.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay.
I think this map was set to, because it's basically depending when you guys go there, night or day when you arrive in the portal, and it was day when you guys arrived because you slept, but I think it was defaulted to night.
Okay. Perfect.
It's hard to tell sometimes on the GM side because it all kind of just looks basically the same. Because I can see through everyone's eyes, so it's like if I have someone with dark vision in the room, I just see everything.
Yeah. I feel that because that's how it is with Willa. Like, I can see everything. It's fine. Oh, it's dark in here? Oh, I didn't know that. My character actually can't see anything.
I feel that.
I've got 300 feet of dark vision.
That's such an impossibly huge, like, literally never relevant. Because, like, 300 feet, let's see. What is that, 60? Yeah. So, for that ever to matter, we'd have to be on a map that was in nighttime with 60 squares in a direction with nothing obscuring you in the way. Like, it pretty much only matters for out-of-combat stuff, like exploring, you know what I mean? Like, that's wild. That's a wild number.
Yep.
Alright, so I'm going to stab that guy. It is a +1 rapier and a +1 hand crossbow. So,
Alright, so
move
yeah, if these
action.
hit, these should go through. And if they hit, they'll do the damage.
So it's a move action and then a standard stab and a bonus.
Oh,
Yes!
big straight
Do
off the
I-
bat.
Do I get sneak attack on these guys?
You do, because Darval is engaged
They're
on
melee,
the other
right?
side.
Nice. Okay.
So crit sneak.
Here we go. I'm
Right.
gonna re-roll that one.
Okay, let's see what
Yeah,
this is.
want
The D8,
that.
right? So add 4 to this, so it's 15 plus 14 is 29. Plus 7 is 37, and an extra 4 because you rolled that. It's 41. Good lord.
Nice.
The gargoyle next to you kind of stab straight through its chest. A bunch of like fissures and cracks ripple out from that point. This thing drops from pretty much full to almost dead. It's in the
Nice.
Nice.
Now I'm gonna
You think
shoot.
yeah, you think basically if you can get a shot with the bow, it's probably done. That does hit.
Yes. Oh, I guess the sneak's not supposed to be.
You kind of like you pull the rapier out of the hole and just like jam the crossbow like point blank and just fire the coral into its chest and it shatters into a bunch of like weirdly wet stone.
Yeah. And kind of gross.
Yeah, I mean, gargoyles do be gross. Willa, back in the parlor.
Let me. Can I shoot without any?
Yeah, you're good. I think you can get in there.
Okay. So.
You could also, if you needed to, move up next to Waka as well, if you wanted to get in.
Oh, I guess it's safe there. Yeah, I could.
You can also just like hover above me.
You could also, yeah, just fly
That's
over
fair.
later.
You
Yeah,
fly.
let's just hover. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thinking. Teamwork.
Is this gargoyle considered engaged?
No, because Leroy doesn't have a melee weapon.
Okay.
Even if I have been attacked by it.
Well, you need to be threatening it with a melee weapon for it to count as sneak attack.
So I just need to be holding a melee weapon.
Yes.
Okay. Is there a way I can hold my holy symbol, my shield, and my melee weapon?
You can engrave your holy symbol on top of the shield.
Yeah, you can, what's it called? Fuck. You can get a reliquary, which is basically exactly what he said. You can just engrave the symbol onto the shield.
Okay.
Yeah, to use the symbol, you have to either hold it in your hand, or wear it. You can also just wear it as a necklace. Wear it visibly or bear it upon your shield if it's a reliquary. So, for future reference, yeah, we can carve it into your shield.
Going forward, I'll just wear it around my neck.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then hold my melee weapon and my shield to give them the sneak.
That makes sense. That being said, though, a 12 does not hit.
Okay.
Lyral, you go before the gargoyle.
Okay. I think I will just send a guiding bolt at it.
Hell yeah, give next person advantage. I think it just rolled the damage.
That just rolls the damage?
Yeah, I don't know why it did just that.
It's weird.
If you
Is
click
there-
the spell, it should do both.
Let me try again.
There we go.
So if you click it from the spells page, it doesn't, but if you click it from the attacks page, it does.
Weird. I feel like I shouldn't do that. Well, either way, yeah, 18, 18 and 18 hit.
Okay.
And then if you want to... we can keep the same damage roll, honestly, because you already rolled damage. So 16, that is magic, so it just goes full through. Almost bloody, but not quite. This thing is very loyal to its mass. Do you want to do any bonus actions or anything?
Bonus actions.
You don't have to, but you could.
Waka, how do you feel about being teleported behind the gargoyle on the stairs?
Well, that'd be super convenient.
All right, I'll face step Waka behind the gargoyle on the stairs.
All
Why,
right.
thank you.
Phew. The gargoyle is lost its friend, but is super loyal to its master. So it is going to go in and... Well, you just dropped in behind it. It's kind of a threat. I think it's going to spin around since it had no luck with its first prey and try to bite and claw Waka. Can do both. The bite is a 14, so just shy. The claw is a 15, though.
Oof.
Claw is going to be 6 damage.
I could survive that.
But then it's back to Darval.
Move up and attack my greatsword. Like I said, simple man, simple things.
Hell yeah. Go for it.
21 to hit.
That will hit.
Takes 11 slashing.
It is now bloodied. As you
Nice,
move the
attack
sword
it
out, phoom, cut through part of the stone wing. Another hit again.
For 7 slashing.
Alright, definitely below bloodied here. Getting into that orange territory. Walk
Nice. Finish it.
teleported into a prime position here.
That's right. Stab. Ooh. Okay. Shoot. Hey. Baby.
The crossbow does hit exactly.
Nice. Close.
I assume you're just testing the guiding bolt.
Yeah.
Nice. 18. Had, after that last sword swing, had exactly 18 left. You find that kind of opposite from your first kill, stab it through from the rear, right between where its two wings meet in the back. Those gargoyles go down. You guys pause for them. It doesn't seem like anyone's rushing to these gargoyles' aid or anything right now. But you also get the sense that, like, they did screech and jump at you guys. Like, if someone's in here, they probably hurt. They're not coming yet. Additionally, everyone is going to get 180 XP.
Nice. Well, that's XP.
Hell yeah. Cool. Let's drop us out of combat. What's the next move here?
Oops.
Now I'm not left out. I also.
I just wait for the numbers to show up and I just copy them.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
Well,
Darker that logic.
if we have the time that I could get away with changing into the plate armor, I'd appreciate doing that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's up to
no
you
one
guys if
seems
you want to
fine.
try to take that 10 minutes.
But I think we should do it in the room to the side if we do that.
Yeah, sounds good.
Like,
All right. So
the
we're
one with all the
treating
magic stuff in it?
the one where with the trophies, or the one with the I assume
The
one with
trophies.
Okay. It's like this one over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. We could do like a short rest.
Short rest is an hour. This is potentially more risk than just the.
Yeah, never mind. We don't have to. I thought a
Yeah.
short rest was like 15 minutes.
All right. Yeah. If I can change my armor, that would be good.
Yeah, I do that.
Alright, yeah, you guys can take the 10. You take the 10 minutes. No one seems to come stop you, so you do get that armor on.
Cool.
And that'll be plate is 18.
Yep.
Thing. Do you have the strength to wield it?
I do.
Oh.
I have 15 strength.
Oh, right on the fucking line.
Yep.
What's your AC now?
21.
Oof. Damn.
Brutal.
And it can go up to 23 if I so desire. But I have to use concentration for that.
Clerics are fucking tanky. All right. So taking the time to kind of catch your breath, re-armor. What's the play here? You know, there's some weird shit going on in the other parlor. The blue rug parlor, so it's the red rug one. You also know that there's like the central staircase, and there are also, apart from the front door, 2 other doors out of the main hall you haven't been to, as well as the door in your room going north.
I vote we go north because I don't think they'd be expecting us to go that way. They probably would expect us to go from where the gargoyles were. And that makes sense.
It's fair reasoning.
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah. Seems good.
All right. In that case, let me remove the lighting block for the northern door. You guys find yourself in a narrow hallway. Looks like the door here probably leads back out into the Great Hall, or the entry hall. There are 2 more doors on your left. What do you do?
Can we try to stealthily take a peek? And
Yeah, you guys should do that.
We'll start with this door over here.
Sure.
It's just a sleight of hand check again.
This one, if you want to stealthily do it, do a sleight of hand check.
Yeah.
Ooh, baby.
No.
We'll say Willa kind of carefully pulls the door open. You find yourself in what looks like probably a guest bedroom. It's dark, cold. Furnishings include a bed covered with like blankets, furs. There's a small desk with an unlit oil lamp atop it. Washstand, chamber pot, and a brazier of coals. The window is currently shuttered. Give me a perception check in here. Willa and Neural on the 16s.
What's that coming right up?
You see that in this wall, weirdly, you pull away one of the loose bricks. Darval see this too. And there's like a small peephole where you can see out through one of the bookcases into the red rugged parlor. Nothing magical about it, but certainly just like a small
That's creepy.
peephole.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. Can I look through it? Just see the other room?
Yeah, I mean, it's just, you can just see into the other
I've
room.
changed my mind about this log cabin. It's not cozy. It is definitely a serial killer cabin.
Yeah.
Valid. Well, with your serial killer cabin, do you guys go to the next room?
Yeah, we'll try to do. Do only one of us roll?
Just one of you guys can roll.
Okay,
I'm gonna give guidance to that.
I have a plan.
Okay, you do that, and I'll.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
For the extra +4.
Nice. So Willa is aiding me.
Gotcha.
More like nagging me on how to open the door. You know, whatever.
This one, I'll save you some time. This one doesn't have a peephole, but seems to be much the same as the last one.
Okay.
Just another, like, empty bedroom.
If I look through the new people, can I see through the other people as well?
There's no new people in this one.
Oh, okay, my mistake then. I thought you said it was, sorry.
You kind of sneaking around the hall. As you get to here, before you even open the door, you can hear there's a couple of guys just kind of chatting in there. As you kind of, do you like stop and listen?
Yeah, I'll kind of like whisper, kind of like with my hands at the key, and then I'm gonna try to just like press up to the door and listen.
Okay. As you press up to the door and listen, give me a perception check. It's kind of a thick wooden door, so I'd say we need to check to see exactly what's happening.
Nice.
Are
Are you gonna want to press up again?
2.
Okay. So Willa will also press up the door. I assume there's enough space for at least 2 people to do it.
Yeah, I think you both listen.
Yeah.
Also, you can use the guidance die because you haven't used it yet.
The what?
No, I think they both use guidance. Or did you recast guidance?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Oh,
So
For
if you wanted to
extra-
use guidance, you can.
Worried that the 22s aren't high enough.
yeah. You did say it was a thick door. I'll use the guidance.
Okay.
Perception. What was that? D4?
4.
Nice. 23.
All right. You hear seemingly probably some cultists talking. They're talking about, without going into like specific dialogue, they're talking about how when they finish eating here, they should go on patrol outside. One of them says, yeah, anything to get us away from Trepsin. And he's like, stop, you don't want her to hear you, alright? You saw what those arms can do. He's like, what? 4 arms? Yeah, I saw. It's terrifying. Not to mention she's got those ambush drakes at her beck and call. It's a damn good thing she's on our side. Yeah, look, just avoid the kennels. Don't go out there. She'll leave us alone.
So they're just
Or he'll leave us alone.
the commoner.
I mean, it sounds like if they're going on patrol, they're at least armed, probably.
Well, I meant like the basic soldier kit.
Oh, like their lowest level ones?
Yeah, like maybe not like the lowest, but they're not any. They're not gonna know nothing. Not who we're looking for.
Fair enough.
So I'm gonna kind of tell Darvel and Lyril, Kieran, and the fact that they're just kind of chilling means that they probably didn't hear the terrifying screeching or the combat, because I imagine stabbing stone is not quiet. So I feel like there's some magic going on here.
Yeah. Or maybe the gargoyles just shriek randomly.
Maybe. I'm like,
Could be.
it's not impossible.
Not surprise me all that much.
It's true.
All right. Yeah, I mean, they very well could have screeching gargoyles just hanging out all the time.
I kind of doubt it, but you know, possible. Did we want to kick down this door and kill them, or?
Oh yeah, did we kick it?
I mean, probably.
All right. I'll say, guys, kick it down, and we'll roll for initiative.
Yeah, can we get an assassination attempt here? Like creak the door
I'd say
open
if you wanna creak the door open, get assassinates. If you're just kicking it down, you know. Yeah, I'd say give me one of you can make sleight of hand at advantage if you're helping each other.
All right, I'm gonna do it. Noise 27. Even.
That's not bad. That's not bad. Double 27s. All right, I'll say each of you gets an assassination shot. Looks like it's 4 of the lower ranking cultists.
All right.
I'm gonna shoot them or just dead here.
I'm gonna go for this one right here with my hand crossed.
I'll hit. This is the front one you said?
Yeah, that one right.
Yep. I'm gonna save you time. He's definitely dead with triple
Nice.
assassinate. Willa, go ahead on whichever of the other 3 you want to shoot.
I'm thinking the next one straight ahead.
That one.
Alrighty. Go ahead and make your shot.
Nice.
I mean, yeah, he's also super dead. And we'll say, now roll into combat. And I'm gonna say, honestly, if you guys beat their initiative, we're just gonna pull them off the board, because I don't think they're
Yeah, all right.
So let's see if they get one ditch effort here. Where's their sheet? There's their sheet.
We could leave one alive to interrogate.
Yeah, I think they're done.
Should we try to leave one alive to interrogate?
Do you want to leave one alive? I mean, melee weapons auto. You can just choose to knock out. So if you want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you
Okay.
want one, go for it.
Yeah, I'll knock one out.
I'm gonna start eating some food. This is obviously a kitchen.
Fair. All right, we'll say this guy's knocked out, and I'm gonna pull us out of initiative order. There is most certainly plenty of food around.
Nice. Some nice.
Now that you're in here and you can actually see it, it's like this spacious kitchen. There's a hive of activity. It looks like they finished cooking it a little bit ago, which is why the smoke was from the other place. But there's like a still warm pot of stew, a couple of shanks of venison that have been cooked with it, onions, herbs strung across the ceilings to dry, all sorts of, various like cleavers, knives, cooking utensils. You can also see by the door by Lyril. That one's just labeled Lyril. It's a pantry. If you would like to look in the pantry.
Sure.
Yeah, there could be good stuff in there.
Alright, pantry is well stocked with beans, butter, smoked hams, hard biscuits, apples, eggs, sacks of flour, and barrels of ale. There's enough food here to last through a pretty long winter. Give me an investigation check.
Did you say barrels of ale?
Yes. Multiple barrels.
It's in highly flammable.
I don't think ale is highly flammable. Same as beer. Beer is not flammable. No. You can't light beer on fire.
Investigation.
I thought I don't know why. I thought you said investigation. Then I was like, are you trying to investigate whether or not beers have a low flash point?
No.
Yeah, well, I guess older ale did have a higher alcohol content. I don't know. I'll have to do some research. Normally, it's like spirits that'll actually be flammable.
Oh, those are flammable.
Yeah. None of those investigation checks seem to reveal anything more than just a shitload of food.
I'm just gonna kind of go through and look for some nice like beef jerky, maybe some all the good and tasty travel food. I'm just gonna start pocketing that.
Sure, you take all like the stuff that can actually last, like dried ham, a lot of dried stuff like fruit and whatnot. There's some salted stuff as well that'll hopefully stay for a while. You take the chance to get like some fresh apples and fruit, as that's kind of hard to come by on the road sometimes.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Just get a couple of fresh stuff away. Yeah.
All right. With that in mind, there is a back door out of this place, as well as two more doors leading out of the kitchen the other way. And there's also staircases going up too. So you can be going two different directions.
I feel like we should have Darval interrogate the guy if he
Yeah,
went
Yeah,
the
you can
effort.
still interrogate him first.
I'll interrogate him. I'll take out my great sword, put it up, like a point it at his throat as he wakes up,
Oh.
and say, if you want to live, tell us everything we need to know. What are the fences of this place like, and where is Resmir?
You kind of shake him away. He's like, she'll kill me too if I talk to you.
Well, one way you get a chance to run.
Give me an intimidate check. I'm say with advantage because you guys just executed everyone really quick.
21.
All right. You want to know where Resmir is?
And what the defenses of this place are like.
Look,
And what's where in the house?
I don't know. I don't think Resmir is here anymore.
Where'd she go?
I don't know. That's above my pay grade. I was cooking food for everyone else.
Fair.
Look,
What do we do at this house?
Look, this house belongs to Talus the White, okay? She, look, she's been a bit angry as of late. She's a member of the cult. She's loyal. She's letting them use her family's lodge. But she's mad. She thinks that she's the rightful bearer of the White Dragon Mask. You guys know that all of the various worm speakers each get to wear one of the colored masks, so like the highest ranks of the cult. So Resmir, Black Dragon speaker, Talus thinks she should be the white.
So, who got the white instead?
This dwarf Verum. I haven't seen him around in a little bit, but she hates him. Speaking of dwarves, you want to know about other people down in the Kragnor's down in the basement. He's a dwarf. I think she.
One of you guys?
Well,
What's she
Kragnor's. The people in the basement are prisoners.
Oh.
Look, Kragnor's part of the cult, but I think she thinks he's friends with Verum the White. And I think she's trying to pump him for information on her rival. She's keeping a few other people down there as some woman from Baldur's Gate and this priest.
Hmm.
Alright, well, let's go check that out. Where's
Yeah.
that?
And then Talus and her entourage are, I imagine, up on the second floor in her chambers or the meeting room.
Good to know. And if you do think of trying to tell anyone we were here, Resmir knows us well, and I will happily inform her that you have been praying to someone besides Tiamat actively, repeatedly, by name, next time we run into her.
All right, look. Can I at least take this leg of venison with me?
Sure. Now get out of here.
All right. He grabs the leg and runs out the back door. Although as the back door bangs open, well, he probably does it quietly. He doesn't want to get caught. Whoops, I'm on the wrong map. Let me remove the lighting block. You can see out here seems to be another circle, teleportation circle. Currently looks entirely off.
So you need a password or something? Or some way to activate it?
The other one was at least glowing. This one's not even glowing.
Hmm. I see.
Alright.
Anyone know how to turn activate calibration circle on? I do not.
Additionally, we can make an Arcana check on that, but additionally, everyone gets 25 XP for beating up 4 cultists.
I feel so proud.
Yeah, I mean, these are the same level of dudes you guys were killing at Greenest in the beginning. Like, they're not strong.
25, you said?
Arcana to figure out the thing.
No, the XP was 25.
Oh, yeah, just 25. Lyral, you're not quite sure how you would go about reactivating that. But, as we're about at our 3-hour mark, I think it's a good place to pause. So you know that, like, this staircase leads to the basement, where the prisoners are locked up. And that somewhere in the house is a woman who thinks that she should be the White Worm speaker. And if she thinks that, she might potentially be as strong as Resmir, hard to say. You also know that there's some sort of 4-armed creature named Trepsin in this, kennels with a bunch of the ambush drakes, and you also know that there are patrolling drakes and trolls going around the outside, and there's still that Perieton on the roof.
Yep.
And we will pick back up there next week.
Cool.
Alright.
Alright.
Good to be back, guys.
Yeah, good to be back, guys. I'm excited to keep it going. We're getting into the spice of things.
Right?
We're ramping up.
It's like we just started getting the good stuff. Let's keep it rolling.
Hell yeah. Alright. Talk to you guys later.
Alright.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.